to Cardio Bootcamp. For class today, you're going to need treadmill, elliptical, bike, whatever you have available cardio-wise. Currently, as we are filming this class, it is like 4 degrees out. So if you were doing this class and it's not 4 degrees, you are welcome to bundle up and get outside. But if you are doing this on one of those cold winter Michigan days, I recommend staying inside as much as possible. After we are done with the first part of class, we're going to jump off, and if you have a bench, awesome, you're going to use it. If not, you can just use a mat on the ground. We're going to be doing bent over rows, chest presses, and farmer's march. So you'll want a set of weight, bench if you have it, if not, just your mat. So let's jump on top of that cardio piece, whichever one you may have. And we're going to get going here for a nice little 3-minute warm-up. So for class today, if you have been doing any of our previous classes in the last couple weeks, we have been doing a nice little warm-up followed by a 1-minute recovery with a 30-second push. We've done that enough. We're going to flip-flop those numbers today. So we're going to start with a nice and easy warm-up here for about 3 minutes. I'll let you know when we're getting closer so you get a little bit more intensity. From there, we're going to do a 30-second recovery. I know we haven't pushed yet, but we're going to do 30 seconds of increasing that speed, getting up to more of a 4 to 6 intensity level on a scale of 1 to 10. And then once that 30 seconds is done, we're going straight into a 1-minute push. And that 1-minute push can be a 6 and above on that intensity level. You can increase your resistance, you can increase your speed, you can increase your incline. I don't care if you do all or just one of them. What I do care about, though, is that you can stay consistent throughout that entire minute. So I don't want you to get to 30 seconds and feel like you got to pull yourself back. Your first couple rounds, you're probably going to feel that way because we're learning how to pace ourselves differently. That's okay. Keep that in mind, though, that I want you to try to be as consistent as possible throughout that entire minute. Then we'll pull it back to that 30-second recovery, and then we're going to go again. So that's what we've got today for us. I'm really excited. The sun is at least shining here on this very cold 4-degree day. So we are about a minute and a half in to our warm-up. So at this point, if you don't have any tension underneath your legs, add just a little bit, especially if you're on that bike. We don't want those hips bouncing from side to side. I am most likely going to be playing with my speed. Therefore, I'm going to get my resistance to what I want. Resistance is going to play the exact same, is going to be the exact same thing for all of our rounds. But I'm going to move my legs at a faster rate during that 1 minute, and then I'm going to slow them down in that recovery. So we have about 1 minute left here. Figure out what you want that first little set to be here. And remember, after this warm-up, we're not going straight into that push. We have that like moderate, where you're between that 4 and that 6. So we're still kind of moving on in. Depending on what we were doing before, we really want to make sure you're just not jumping fully into a really hard push if our body's not warm. So we're giving ourselves an extra 30 seconds. Good. We have 30 seconds left of our warm-up, and then we'll move into that recovery stage. That recovery stage can look different every single round after you come off your push. Right now, I'm going to keep it about 65 RPMs, and I'm going to keep my resistance at 10. Is where I'm going to stick today. We've got 10 seconds, and we're going into our first 30 seconds. Remember, this is not a high-intensity push. In 3, 2, 1. Good. 30 seconds here. We're just moving a little bit faster than warm-up. Nothing crazy. Staying light on our hands. If we're on that treadmill, trying not to hang on for dear life, especially here in this recovery stage. Good. We've got 15 seconds, and we have our push. Our recovery is going to feel really fast. Good. You've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 1 minute push here. Remember, my resistance is going to stay the same. I'm just going to speed up how fast I move my legs because I know that's something that I can stay consistent for our entire minute. Good. You're going to notice when we do these how quick our heart rate is able to return close to 100. The faster it returns, the more cardiovascularly strong we are. Good, we are halfway, 30 more seconds, we get to pull it back. Good, 20 seconds here. You're doing great. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to that lower intensity just for 30. Take advantage of it. If you ever need a water break, this is your period to do it. It's here in our recovery stage. Good. We're taking it back up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pressing on through. Good. Checking in with yourself. You've got 30 seconds left. Are you feeling like you need to drop down? Are you feeling like, yeah, I could have maybe gone a little faster? Or are you right there in that sweet spot? One of the things I do like about the spin bike is I can look at my RPMs and I can notice, am I staying consistent or not? With the treadmill, whatever speed you put is what speed you gotta move. If not, you'll be flying off the back. You've got 10 more seconds here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull back. 2 rounds down. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we're only doing 6 rounds here instead of 8. Because our time under tension is longer, I'm going to wean us into that. Don't worry. So, 2 rounds in, 4 to go. Good, 10 seconds here. We got our next push. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Once we complete this, we are halfway through. I find the great part about this is we can all choose the intensity that day in which we want to push ourselves. Maybe today's more of a recovery ride for you, or a recovery cardio session, but you still want to move. Maybe it's been a little bit and you're coming out the gate strong. Doesn't matter what it is, you get to show up however you see fit, however your body wants you to and needs you to today. Good. You got 20 more seconds here. Good, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, pull it back. We're halfway. Good. And if you have tuned into any of our other classes, I've been talking a lot about tracking your progress. So today when you're done, make note of what weights you used. How did it feel? Make note of what your resistance, your incline, your cadence was. In 3, 2, 1, we're pushing again. 1 minute here. If we don't track our progress, it's hard to know if we are getting better, if we're getting stronger, if we're getting faster. You can also note the distance in which you traveled. Keeping in mind that we didn't do 8, we're not doing 8 rounds today, we're only doing 6. But our push is for a minute instead of just 30. So kind of keep some of that in mind. Is your distance going to be the same, further, less? Just depends. Good, 20 seconds. Good, you got 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back. Good, 2 more pushes. Then we got to cool down and then we'll do some weights. Woo. Good. It's gonna come fast. We got 10 seconds here. Remember, you've got this push and just one more after. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. All the way through. You've got 30 more seconds. What's it looking like? Are you feeling like you're tapering off? Are you feeling like you could have maybe gone just a little faster? If you're feeling like you could have gone a little faster, don't worry, you've got one more round. Stay where you are here, finish here, and on that last round, adjust as needed. You have 10 more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back. Whew. Good. You've got one more push here. Check in with yourself. What are we feeling? How's that body feeling? Are we feeling energized? Can we push just a little bit more? Do we need to stay where we are? Or are we completely out of gas? We got to pull it back. Whatever it is, we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This is our last 1 minute of work on the bike, at least, for that hard stuff. And then we're going to do that same thing we've been doing in previous classes if you've been with me. After this minute is done, we will have 30 seconds of recovery. We're not in that cool down yet, so we'll go back to that 30 seconds of recovery, and then we will move into a 3-minute cool down. Good. You're doing great. You've got 20 more seconds. Ten more all the way through. Don't stop early. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Recovery. We're still between that 4 and 6 intensity. See how my legs are still moving? I'm not over here in snail speed yet. Snail speed's coming. 10 seconds. Then we get to pull down to that cool down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pull it back. Activity completed. Good. 3 minutes here. I'm going to let you know when we have about 1 minute left. At 1 minute, I am going to step on off. And I'm going to show you what our moves are going to look like. You are welcome to stay on your machine, or you can jump on off with me. Totally up to you. But we have 3 moves. We have bent over rows. We have chest presses and a farmer's march. So if you want to use the same weights for all of them, awesome. If you want to have some heavier weights for that farmer's march, perfect, because I can guarantee the weight that we are pressing or we are rowing is probably not as heavy as those grocery bags that we carry in, and that is what we are mimicking with that farmer's march. I'm going to tell you, I just went to Aldi on Sunday, and I hate having a lot of bags, so I put as much stuff in 2 or 3 bags as possible. Those are heavy. So training for that in our workouts to make everyday life easier is the goal. Yeah, we can do fun things with dumbbells. We can throw things around. but the goal is to make everyday life easier. Good. How's that heart rate feeling? How's that breathing? We're halfway through our cool down here. Take note of what your resistance was, what your incline was, what your speed was, any of those variables that you were able to change or that you looked at. Make note of what those looked like. So next time you come back to this video, or maybe come back to our next cardio video, cardio bootcamp video, you're going to be able to track and see, did I get stronger? Did I get faster? How did I feel that day? Good. So you have about 1 more minute here. If you would like to continue to walk, bike, elliptical, row, whatever you're doing, you are welcome to. I'm going to step on off so I can start to demonstrate our 3 moves. So move number 1, we have bent over rows. So feet come together. Push our hips back, weights are here, shoulders pull back and down. Drive our fists to our hips. Here, keeping elbows nice and close. After that, we're going to come down onto our back. Weight is going to come to our knees. I don't care if this is on your back or this is on your bench. Pop them up, rock yourself back. Weight is up, upside down, feet, lower, and press. Lower, and press. If I'm here, this will look like an upside down V, lower, and press. Good. Step on off that cardio piece if you have not already. Your cool down is done. And our 3rd move here is a farmer's march. Shoulders pulled back and down, weight off on the body. Driving that knee up, toe pulled back towards us. Core nice and engaged. This is balance. This is grip strength. So that first one we have here is our bent over row. We've got 10 of them. Grab those weights. Push those hips back. Shoulders pulled back and down. And 3, 2, 1. Drive and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Find your way to your bench or to the ground, whichever one you are using. You can either keep the same weights or switch them up. Pop those weights up to your chest. Rock yourself back. Arms are up, shoulders pulled back and down, feet flat on the ground if they're able to. 3, 2, 1. Lower and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Pop yourself up. Shoulders pulled back and down, weight off the body. We've got farmer's marches. In 3, 2, 1. Drive that right knee and lower. Drive that left knee and lower. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Set those down. Shake out those arms, especially if you do not set them down in between any of those movements. Good. We've got those bent over rows. We're going to go back to those. If for some reason you're doing them normally and they feel good, but you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can change that grip and you can go palms up instead. What that's going to do is it's going to give you a little bit of a wider frame And you're just going to feel that a little bit differently in that back. So if our normal traditional bent over rows are feeling easy today, you can go palms up. That's also going to activate those biceps a little bit more. So just know that if those biceps are feeling fatigued, maybe stick with the original grip. Are we ready? Feet together. Push those hips back, shoulders pull back and down. 3, 2, 1. Drive and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Stand on up. Find your way to your bench or your mat, whichever one you're using. Pop those weights up to your chest. Nice and easy, rock yourself back. Shoulders pull back and down. 3, 2, 1. Lower. And press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Pop yourself up. Shake it out. Back to that farmer's march. Weight off the body. 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake it out. Good. We've got 1 third and final round here. 1 more. And you may notice that if your weights are a little lighter, you're probably feeling like you're getting work on it, but you're not feeling super out of breath. That's okay. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, up those weights, or you can always up those reps if you don't have a weight for you to play with. So, final time here, bring those feet together, push those hips back, shoulders pulled back and down, belly button pulled to your spine. 3, 2, 1, row, and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Onto our backs. Pop it up. Rock it back. Shoulders pull back and down. 3, 2, 1. Lower. And press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Rock yourself up. Shake out those hands, that grip strength. Final time with that farmer's march. Weight off to the side. 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Set those weights down. Shake it out. We're going to end with just a balance. So I know some of you probably did a farmer's carry because you had the space. If you did not, this is your perfect spot for balance. If you just did those marches, here is some extra balance. We're going to go one time on each leg for 30 seconds. Option 1, balance. Foot is low. 2, foot is high. 3, foot is behind high, not down here. It's going to activate that hamstring. If you want to, in any of those positions, if you want to add movement, you're going to do alternating punches up top here. It's going to kind of challenge that balance in that core. So, are we ready? We got 30 seconds. You choose which leg you're starting on. In 3, 2, 1. We're up. I'm going to go leg behind today. So it's a position I don't do often. Good. Find that spot to focus on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. Other side. In 3, 2, 1. And just because you moved your arms on one side, if your other side is not as strong or as balanced, you can just stand still or you put your leg in a different position. It does not have to look the same on each side. If you've got that leg behind that I do, don't let that foot slowly drop to the floor. Keep it at 90. Good, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax. Shake it out. Awesome job, you guys. Thank you for joining me for Cardio Core Bootcamp. Make sure you note what resistance, incline, speed you did, as well as your weights. So next time you come back through, you can start right back where you were, if not increase them. Until next time.